What is good, everybody? And welcome back to another texture pack release. I know it's been a while, but we are back. And yeah, guys. So basically, this is my Amethyst release texture pack, which you are going to overlay on top of an ordinary Faithful, or in the future, hopefully my own texture pack. So yeah, guys. Effectively, this is actually an add-on for Minecraft. If you are hyped for this thing, go ahead and actually just slam dunk that like button, guys. And of course, if you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, guys, so let's do this thing. So basically, this is a texture pack I just made recently, and it's one I'm going to use for a while. It's basically the Amethyst one, and it turns diamonds into Amethyst. So as you guys can see, this is technically a diamond ore, but it is renamed to Amethyst, and yeah, it looks really great. So basically, all the items as well, which are to do with diamonds, have also been retextured. So, for example, an enchantment table is going to have the little amethyst bits on it as opposed to diamond, and so on and so forth. Like, there's the horse armor, whatever. But I'll get into that in a second. But pretty much, guys, if you're hyped for this thing, go ahead and slam dunk that like button. Don't go ahead and download this just yet, because I do need to explain to you how to get this to work. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a whole bunch of default textures where there should be normal Faithful textures, and the only things which are going to have changed will be these. So make sure you go ahead and stick around for a moment. I'm just going to quickly show you how to use this thing. Alright, so pretty much what you guys want to do is head over to your resource packs folder and make sure that you've already put it in the actual folder in percentage updated percentage, and basically that will take you to your Minecraft folder, and you should end up putting it in here, and then when you load up Minecraft, it will be in one of these little slots here. So basically, as you guys can see, I've got my actual texture packs here. As of the time this is being recorded, these are not available, but if you're in the future, then of course you'll be able to find these as a download link in the description as well, and head over to that video and then see about the actual like main texture pack as well. So yeah, but as of now, guys, you're gonna have to use the ordinary Faithful if you're just watching this now. So here we go. You basically just put the 18,000 subscriber pack over here, and as you can see, it says Faithful Amethyst Addon, and you put the Faithful underneath it. So it's very important that this goes first and then this goes on top. So basically what that means is that this will overlay all the the changed textures, aka all the amethyst stuff, on top of this, and you'll end up with all the diamond swords being correct and all that sort of stuff. So for now, you're gonna have to use this, but if you're in the future, again, you will be able to use one of these three, or whatever the version is. It might be 1.10, it might be 1.12. Yeah, so then you put that underneath instead. So this would like switch places with this, and this would go underneath, that sort of dealio. But yeah, as of now, we're having to use the 1.8 version, which is gonna go underneath. But once you've put these in the right order, then all you need to do is hit done, load it up, and it should be just fine. Alright, so pretty much now that you know how to use it, this is how it all looks and how it all works. So pretty much the textures which have been changed are of course, the armor, of course. That's a big thing in Minecraft. You've got the amethyst armor as opposed to diamond armor. It's looking flipping amazing. If I actually manage to like grab a few, okay, that picked up an armor stand. I'm an absolute idiot. If I actually grab some of the armor, you guys are gonna see that pretty much it makes me look absolutely beautiful and pink, and I don't know why I just decided to do the amethyst one first as opposed to ruby, but you know what, I like pink. It's pretty great. Is that, who knows, it's okay, I don't know. But yeah, pretty much the next thing that I did change is of course the items of the armor as well. They do look nice, and the armor itself, and of course the actual ore for the diamonds. So basically this is actually amethyst now instead of diamond, because diamond was just trash, no one liked it, and pretty much this is what it looks like now. It looks really nice, as you guys can see, and it's a different style to the usual gems in Minecraft, and I kind of like that because you're easily able to like see it, I guess, as well, because they're much bigger gems. So if you're in the cave, you're gonna spot that a lot more easy. A lot easier than if you're like looking for diamonds and stuff like that. So yeah, next up is the horse armor. The horse armor I think is actually pretty cool. Now the thing I did choose to keep is the weird gold saddle thing, which is actually on the actual diamond armor. But as opposed to that, it is literally just it's all like normal. It looks quite nice. And if I actually get a saddle, then if I go fetch a saddle, I think it's in here. Then, as you guys can see, we're on a horsey, and the saddle actually looks pretty great with it as well. So it just covers up that little bit, just like the ordinary diamond armor would. If you guys wanted me to change the gold part, because I never really liked that, like I might change my own edit of it just for myself, but I didn't want to change it in case you guys liked it. So, yeah, I kept it. What are you going to do about it, eh? What are you going to do? That's basically what the horse looks like. It looks kind of nice. I think the pink will actually like stand out a lot more in PvP. Let's say playing UHC, then you want to make sure you can see that big fluorescent horse in the distance with pink armor on. Yeah, you could easily tell. Like PvP as well. Now, the thing about enchantment is that this looks so cool with enchantments on it because enchantments naturally have like a sort of purpley glow. So with this, it just looks even more cool. Basically, the next thing we're on to is the weapons. Now, if you're new around here, you're gonna need to know I always keep my weapons 64 by 64, and then the ordinary items are 32 by 32. I simply like this. I just feel like weapons just tend to look better with a higher resolution because then you get this sort of nice sort of divided. Can you guys see the middle of the sword? It's got like a little like tinted bit which is slightly darker. That's usually just I tend to like that. It makes it look like an ordinary sword, and like it would look like in real life and stuff like that. So yeah, that looks pretty nice. As you guys can see, I'm gonna go over them. It has a black handle as well, sort of like a black leather handle, I guess. And then all the other stuff has this different shade of wood as well, which kind of looks a lot nicer. So as you guys can see, that looks absolutely amazing. And the actual thing about the axe as well is it's a battle axe. So it's going to look a bit chunkier than the ordinary Faithful axes, which I kind of like. Pretty much, it's got this side on the end. Because if you're like using it in PvP, or if you're just using it in ordinary Minecraft, you're going to want a battle axe. Because now they're like super big in 1.9 and everything. Like beyond 1.9, they're actually really good to use. And of course, this is actually for all versions of Minecraft currently. So even if it says incompatible, then pretty much you can just select it and use it anyway, and it will still work just as fine. So keep that in mind. If it's glowing red and stuff, still use it. And if it asks you twice, just keep using it because it's absolutely fine. But pretty much next up is the hoe. It looks kind of nice. I know. Why would I bother? It's just a hoe, but still, if I had to do everything else, you know. So yeah, here's the spade next as well, or shovel if you're American. But yeah, nah, I'm just kidding. It will be different in each of the languages. So let's say, by the way, if I actually go into the language settings, I can't remember. Oh, it's here. It's right here. Then if you chose USA, if you choose English UK or English US, I'm currently using US. I don't really know why, but pretty much it will change one or two aspects. So that will say spade or whatever, and it does keep in with that, and whilst sort of changing the language for the actual amethyst itself. So it still says amethyst, but it's in the US anyway. And yeah, so the actual amethyst as well, I hope you guys do like this. I retextures a flint, which I thought was going to be kind of weird, seeing as, you know, they're not usually one of those like bright ores, but I thought it looked kind of nice. And let me have your thoughts on it. You know, I think it looks decent. I want to every time I do one of these texture packs, I want to pretty much vary it up each time so that like it looks like a different gem. It's not just a recolored diamond. You know what I'm saying? Like with the sapphire, for example, it looked like a bit like a ruby, but it was sapphire. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out now. But yeah, guys, the next thing is, of course, I mean, there's the ore here again, just to give you a bit of like a 3D, not just in the wall type vision. And yeah, it looks kind of nice, doesn't it? It looks kind of beautiful. And of course, the next thing after this is probably my favorite one in the entire texture pack, is just the block, because I made it look like the emerald blocks where they have the little side bits on them. But this just looks flipping beautiful. Like, you can't deny it, guys. You can't deny it. Pretty much after that is, of course, the one and only enchantment table. Now, here's the thing, guys. With my texture pack, my little cloth is always blue. So, yeah, that's the reason why I changed that. Of course, if you wanted to edit this yourself and make it red, you, of course, could do that. And, but yeah, I kind of like it blue. It kind of looks nice. And with my texture pack, it always works better. So, yeah. So, pretty much, it's blue with the little pink bits on the sides and a book inside. I didn't change the book because I didn't need to. But yeah, I mean, like, here's a bit of a screenshot of everything that I did just show you guys. Pretty much, you know, all the blocks, for example, are over here. All the swords and weapons and the actual item itself is here. And, here's the actual armor of the horse. Horse armor in the frame, I actually did forget to say, but that's what it looks like now. It's kind of nice. It's got like a bit of a red glint, but it's not really red. It's sort of pinky. So yeah, it looks kind of nice. And in the wall as well, if you're mining, you're going to see that. And if someone's coming at you in amethyst armor, that's what it's going to look like. It's going to look so cool in PvP. So yeah, guys, I mean, that is probably going to wrap it up. If you did enjoy this and you want to show some support, go ahead and actually just slam dunk that like button, guys. If we could go for a crazy number of likes, because it is another subscriber special, thank you so much for 18,000 subscribers. You guys are just the best. And yeah, guys, so again, I do hope you do enjoy this one. And go ahead, download it now that you've watched the video. If you actually made it to the end without downloading it, comment, because I'm very surprised if you did. Like, if you're gonna like, oh my god, this text pack's amazing, I want to download it before he even finishes the video, then yeah, that's absolutely fine. But I just hope that you watch the video afterwards, which you probably won't. Let's be honest. But yeah, guys, again, I do hope you did enjoy this day. Of course, go ahead, slap a like on it, and if you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications. And yeah, so I guess that's gonna wrap it up. Hope you do enjoy the texture pack. Downloads in the description, and yeah, guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace, peace.